Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for February 6th, 2012. It is the day after the Super Bowl, and, what can you say? Congratulations, Giant fans out there. I'm not a Giant fan. I'm not going to pretend to be one. I'm actually a Kansas City Chiefs fan. But hey, it was a great game to watch. One of the classic games of the Super Bowl era. And Eli Manning certainly put his stamp on the Hall of Fame with that game. Now let's talk about the weather. Well, it's quiet once again, not much change compared to what we've been talking about the past couple of weeks. We have temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to the upper 30s as of 9:34 a.m. and those temperatures are going to rise today into the mid 40s over the northern interior to the upper 40s and lower 50s over the New York City metropolitan area and northern New Jersey, and lower to maybe even a few mid 50s for portions of southern and central New Jersey and southeastern Pennsylvania. When we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see not much is going on. High pressure is in full control from the east coast all the way back into the central plains. We have one cold front that is settling over the northern plains that will drop south and east over the next several days, producing a few isolated showers possibly by Thursday, but other than that, not much really going on. High pressure will be in control, tranquil weather conditions can be expected, and temperatures will remain above normal in the mid 40s to lower 50s throughout the entire northern mid Atlantic up until Friday. So let's take a look at the model guidance. I'm using the European model guidance as I feel is the most consistent model guidance out there, and it's performing rather well. And what you can see for this evening is high pressure is moving off of the east coast. That produces a southwesterly wind. Now this cold front really doesn't move all that much because the upper level winds are running parallel to the surface cold front. Think of it like if you're moving furniture and you want to move it across the room, but you're pushing it to the left rather than pushing it across the room. So obviously the furniture isn't going to move any further across the room because you're pushing it parallel to where you want to go. So that's why the cold front isn't going to move all that much, because upper level winds are not oriented in a fashion to drive that cold front towards the east coast. Moving in towards tomorrow, high pressure will remain in control throughout the entire northern Atlantic. Not much in the way is really going on. By the time we get to Friday, we will have a stronger cold front that will approach the region. Now, what's key here is this upper level low. This is called the polar vortex, and this polar vortex is not only very strong, but much further to the south. Why is this important? Well, this polar vortex is going to drive a lot of cold air, which is right here, down towards the northern Atlantic. But it's also going to crush the subtropical jet stream where we get all our moisture. So what we end up with is a cold, dry pattern. That's right, it gets cold, but not much in the way of snow or any type of storm whatsoever, because this upper level low crushes the entire pattern. So as we move into Saturday, a few snow showers will be possible. We're going to have to watch this low pressure system for perhaps a burst of light snow on Saturday morning over southern New Jersey. But really, other than that, what we have is cold air invading. And when I say cold air, I'm talking about highs in the upper 20s to mid 30s for the entire region. So Saturday and Sunday is setting up to be rather chilly. Here's our low pressure system I was talking about. We're going to have to watch out for extreme southern New Jersey for a few more vigorous snow showers possible on Saturday morning. But other than that, that low pressure exits, high pressure is in control. And notice, because the pattern is rather progressive, our upper level low or polar vortex lifts north. We get a Pacific pattern starting to dominate, and that's going to rush warm air from the Pacific right across the United States. The cold air in place starts to back off. Don't be surprised on Sunday night and on Monday that we end up with a nice little area of fog, especially by Monday morning, just in time to greet us for the rush hour, because that warm air is going to try to overwhelm that cold air that invades on Saturday and Sunday. So you get that warm air invading over an Arctic air mass, and you end up with fog. So it's something to keep an eye on. Other than that, no major storms, no major weather events. The big deal for the most part is going to be on Saturday and Sunday, where temperatures are going to be much colder. that is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Congratulations, Giants fans, and stay safe out there.